from Benidorm to Albir. Welcome to what was previously the most expensive market of our area. Let's see where it's at today. In autumn season, maybe prices finally dropped. Let's go and see what you can purchase here in a 100% touristic village. Right now it is 10 in the morning and this is how the market's looking like. All the cafeterias right there in the center of the market are starting to be quite busy. And from early morning, there's already a queue to grab some churros with or without a chocolate. This is the churros place that's here in Albir. There's always a churros spot on every single market that you will visit here in Spain. Usually and typically where there's food and some snacks and accessories and gifts and souvenirs, etc., natural cosmetics too, there's always roast chicken place. There's always a place to try out typical Spanish marinated olives, etc., and obviously churros. It's always the same scheme, and it is great because a lot of tourists, when they are seeking to try out typical Spanish food, they're going to the local market. This market in Albir opens the same day as the Sunday's market in Benidorm. So these are like two totally different markets. Right here nearby, we can see a lot of offers, one for €3, some things for €1.50 even. Some clothes offer for €8, €7, different types of pants. There's socks, there's some more clothes here for €5, shoes for 12 or 18. Some of them on offer, mostly sports shoes for €10 or 12, which are already like autumn style shoes. Typical cafeterias / restaurants right here on the market are always busy. It's just 10 in the morning, but imagine what's happening when it's midday. There's literally not a single space where to walk. Typical men's clothing lines, €15 linen clothes, and then between 12 and 18 different types of t-shirts, shirts, shoes, and a lot of other things. Slightly towards winter clothes already, we can even see some jackets and coats, authentic coats, being sold out here, but these are slightly more expensive. Obviously, these are not as cheap. Some bags, typical, just regular bags. There's some leather bags too, which are the ones on the right. There's always a place that sells like Moroccan style imported goods that are authentic leather bags. Some hats, more bags here on the left. There are like imitation bags of different types of famous designs. Offers €6, souvenirs. These are typical things people put on the wall of their houses from the outside. Offers €5, scarves for chilly morning or evening time. Scarves for €5. It's actually very nice. Right there in front is where the bus stops, by the way, either to hop on from the market when you go to Benidorm or to hop off when you're going from Benidorm towards the market. Natural cosmetics, mostly with aloe vera. That's what we see. Different types of sunscreens and just regular cosmetics from different types of shops is also located here nearby. There's perfumes, there's body care, body wash, etc. Typical souvenirs, starting from as little as €2-3, €5, 6, 7. Not bad pricing to be in the most touristic area, the most expensive area to live. By the way, this village here, Albir, is part of Alfaz del Pi, and this is the most expensive property village in the whole entire area, in the Valencian community. This is the one, which is bizarre, but here properties, 2-bedroom property can easily go more than €320,000 medium price. Quite bizarre, isn't it? More bags, there's some accessories, there is named, personalized bracelets, there's natural stones or like imitation of natural stones. More bags here on the right side. There's sun hats, different types of t-shirts with interesting designs. One hat, by the way, is €5. More leather bags. There's quite a lot of them, but honestly, I don't feel like people purchase them as much any longer. Usually people get like vegan leather, artificial leather things. Some places that sell clothes for the kids, more scarves, There's different types of toys and belts and different toys for the kids while they're here on the market, especially those who are coming here as tourists just to grab something for kids to have fun. Well, this is a good place to do so. Jackets for men, 20 euros, 18 euros, 20 euros, some shirts, 25, that's expensive. 20 linen ones, 18 euros, 15 euros, also linen t-shirts. On the right, one of most favorite places of ours, these are all different types of olives, veggies, marinated ones. And these taste incredible. Whenever you pass nearby, there is this smell, just intoxicating smell of olives, olive oil, different spices. Very, very tasty. On the right side, we start seeing some fruit already. Our advice would be always avoid places that do not have any prices on these. Whenever you go to places like these are usually either really, really expensive, and that's the reason why they don't put a price on. Or these are like gourmet products, and this actually is. They have a lot of things that other sellers do not have, and they do not usually put prices on these. So you never know how much you will end up paying and if it's actually the price or if it's not. Some very interesting goodies here that others don't have, once again, but there is a price associated to it. Usually us locals, those who are frequenting the markets, if we go, we always go to places where we see prices. So we know more or less how much will we be spending on these ones. But typically prices are more or less the same, or sometimes even more expensive than in a supermarket. So bear that in mind whenever you go to a regular market here in the area. The bakery. This bakery has the same name as our daughter, and it's a very nice place. They bring everything fresh. There's a huge selection of different types of breads, wheat bread with cereals, without it, just a typical one, baguettes, and then there's pastries, which are also delicious. There is some croissants out here. There is ensaimada, which is this one made like with sugar powder. There's some of them that are with chocolate, without chocolate. There's cakes, there's breads, there's so many things out here that are absolutely incredible. And we're getting some of the things out here, the bread, and we're continuing our road. Here we also have a typical, it's more like a gourmet place. They sell different types of fish and not fresh one though, fish and different types of sausages, etc. Great place to purchase some gourmet things for the table. Some spices right here nearby, spices, some vitamins, honey, honeycombs. Here's some candy. There's with sugar and without sugar. Usually they're all labeled. And they also sell honey. And nearby we have a dried out fruit or nuts, walnuts, etc. This is also something that a lot of people purchase, and they weigh it in grams. So there's half kilo, there's 1/4, 3/4, or a kilogram. And there's different pricing on each one of these too. Usually, obviously, it's not a cheap thing, but it's not too expensive either. This is a place that shows us prices. 1.5 euros a kilo of oranges, 1.5 euros a kilo of bananas, 5 euros avocados, a kilo of avocados, apples 2 euros, 1.80, artichokes 3 euros, tomatoes 1 euro, 1.50, potatoes 80, 90 cents, 1 euro a kilo. Wherever you see that there's prices, this is usually a recommended place to go. And if you see a lot of Spanish, this is even more recommended. Some shoes here, 5 euros, rest of the store. That's actually quite nice. Usually on the markets, there's people who are just purchasing things from the stores that have closed down. Usually these stores are keen on giving away everything for a way smaller price, just to finish up with all the business. And these types of sellers on the markets, they know it, so they purchase it quite cheap for everything, and then they sell it here and they gain some profit, which is why a lot of the times it is easy to get something cheaper on the market if you are lucky. Sometimes there's prices as little as 2, 3, 5, 10 euros for a lot of nice things. More scarves here. And we have another place that sells souvenirs. These are gorgeous. These spoons, colored spoons, are like €5, 3, 4, 5 euros, 6, 7. There is made with natural materials bags here too. It's just a very, very nice place where you can get something authentic that's been sold here. Looks very good. Very, very appealing. And a lot of people, especially if they are from here or if they are traveling with their vehicle, they do purchase quite a bit of souvenirs to their home, something to decorate it with from local traditional markets. More typical bags and hats, and there's things for the mobile phones and cases and iPad, like something to be able to take the iPad in the hands better for the kids. And even carpets. Even carpets are here. We actually purchased quite a few carpets here previously from the market, and they do work really, really well. And even if you wash them, they're all very good. Leather clothes on the left side. We have different types of natural, not only natural cosmetics, but there's natural soap in here, and there's some aloe vera gels that are supposed to improve circulation for tired legs, etc., etc. So as you can see, a little bit of everything, and honestly, we didn't see prices as excessively high now, so I do have a feeling that these ones are slightly lower. And here on the left, as on every market, as we mentioned, roast chicken, roast ribs, potatoes, etc. And some magnets to top up the experience for the tourists. One magnet, €2, 3 for the price of €5. And there's already a queue to get the chicken. Right there at the end, we see the bus number 10 coming to pick people up from the market and go towards Benidorm. All the nearby bars are also getting busy, even though it's early in the morning, but they're already getting busy with people getting some typical Spanish breakfast, sitting down to have a chat, just to enjoy. And more people will be coming up shortly. This is the atmosphere here on Sunday's market in Albir. As you could have seen, very easy access with buses, and surprisingly, we've seen that there's quite a lot of places with lower pricing. It's not as expensive as it used to be, unless you go to places that don't show up prices, like some fruit and veggie selling places that are more like gourmet. But all the rest, prices are actually quite good. So maybe for some reason it's not the most expensive place already here. We are only lacking typical offers like €1 bags, etc. for snacks, for veggies, for fruit, but overall it's not bad either. So it definitely got a little bit better. Let us know which one is your favorite market here in the area. And we'll see you in a brand new video here on the channel already this upcoming Monday. Today there's not going to be any more videos due to family circumstances, but starting from Monday, we are back and there will be a breakfast for you guys. Stay tuned. Goodbye.